We are live. Hi, everybody. It's Julia Veenstra. I am here. I am not at home. I am at a wonderful retreat, artistic retreat, and I'm having the best time. And I'm missing lunch, so I could come in here, and talk to artists today about the show that's going live tomorrow night, May 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm here to talk about the Square Foot Show and our wonderful trees episode. So this show is all about trees. And before I go any further, we are having a little bit of a tech issue. So if you've checked out the preview, please be assured that it's all going to be worked out. Don't worry about that. But what we've done is we've partnered, and when you buy a painting from one of these marvelous artists that we have in the show this time, you will be supporting planting trees. We're going to plant 10 trees for every painting sold. So that's very exciting. So I hope we plant so many trees. It's absolutely crazy. So a little bit of housekeeping. The show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 8th. The show is the Square Foot Show. So if you're catching me and you've never heard about the Square Foot Show before, squarefootshow.com is a show I started in my gallery many years ago. It was only in my gallery. People had to line up outside to get paintings, and I had local artists involved, and it was just great. And then I had people ask me, how do they buy? And I was not techie back then, so I would screenshot the wall, and people would send me back their screenshot with a circle around it, and they'd e-transfer me money, and oh my goodness, it was crazy. And then I have a team, and Elias, Brock, and Lindsay joined me, and we took Square Foot Show on first online during COVID. And if you all remember how COVID caused a great influx, and it was really great for artists. I think because people weren't able to shop or to travel, people were starting to buy art for their homes, and artists did really well. And Square Foot Show was one of the things that was launched during COVID. And at this point, after 3 years, we have sold over $1 million worth of art. We've sold over 4,500 12 by 12 paintings, and we are so proud of the legacy and the history that is happening with Square Foot Show. We have brought to you, the collector, so many new artists. And the neat thing about Square Foot Show is that we are not a gallery per se. We do not keep your name to ourselves. When the artists sell, they get the collector's name. They're encouraged to follow up. They're encouraged to put them on their mailing list and to possibly sell them more and more work straight up, not through us. And remember, if you miss out on your piece, please go directly to the artist, and you will be able to buy and collect their work. So they're going to have bigger pieces in their studio. Yeah, it's just a great thing to collect. Square Foot Show opens at 8 p.m. May 8th, and you would go to shop.squarefootshow.com. There is a link that you'll be able to hit when you go to squarefootshow.com. But if you hit shop, if you had it all lined up in your computer, shop.squarefootshow.com, it takes you right to our Shopify platform. And when you're purchasing, we recommend purchasing one at a time, because if you put artwork in your cart, it literally could be taken from your cart by somebody else and purchased. So we think that you should shop one at a time. You can risk it and shop a whole bunch and add paintings to your cart, but the show is fast. The show is a little bit furious, and it's super fun. And the work goes very, very quickly when we launch the show. So, and it's only 24 hours. So we used to do the shows 3 days. And now we are a 24-hour show, and we're launching a new show every month. So if you go to squarefootshow.com right now and sign up to register for our emails and our show, you will be entered to win. And I don't have, because I'm away at a conference, I don't have my paintings with me, but I am providing the painting for the prize this month. You will be entered to win that prize. So if you sign up at squarefootshow.com, you'll be entered to win the prize, but you'll be entered every month to win that prize. So it's a great thing to do, and you'll get information. Follow us at Squarefoot Show Instagram, and you'll see, and you'll be able to scroll through and see all the artists. And what we encourage you to do there is to enjoy and stop when you're stopped and check out the artist, go to the artist and follow them. That is a free and great way to support artists, is to follow them. So I'm going to be talking with today 3 different artists. I'm going to be talking with Cheryl Painter. I'm going to be talking with Alana Evans, and I'm going to be talking with Vanaja, and I don't know how to say her last name. So we'll get Vanaja to tell us how we say her last name when we get her on. But I'm super excited, and I'm going to Cheryl Painter first, and we're going to have a discussion with her about her work. We're going to see a few samples, and yeah, we're just going to have some fun. Cheryl.
Oh, hello. Woo.
There you are. How'd we do? Did we explain everything?
Sounds perfect. And thank you so much for donating a painting. I mean, it's fabulous. So
yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. Oh, I think I did forget something. All the paintings are only $350 Canadian, right. Yeah. Every single one. So there's not a variety of prices, or $300 US. Shipping is free.
Yeah. It's a great deal.
So the artists are going to get their work out to you within 10 days of them getting your name. So if you give us about 2 weeks for the artist to get that out to you, that's going to be great. So Cheryl.
Yes.
Who are you? Where are you? How do we find you on socials? And then show us your work.
Okay. I am Cheryl Painter. I'm based on the southern end of Vancouver Island, in what you would say the Cowichan Valley, small town. Yeah. And you can find me at cpainterartist.ca or on Instagram, cpainterartist. I paint. I try to get in the studio every day. I love it. It was taken away from me for a while. I had a business I thought I'd do. And I realized during COVID, what am I doing? I hate this. Well, I didn't hate it, but I knew where my heart was. I painted before that. And so COVID was my big shakeup, get back to it. So I am so grateful to be in the studio most days. So I love it. Love it.
That is wonderful. Can people find you at any galleries?
Locally, I have some representation. Downtown Duncan, a shop called Imagine That.
Okay. But I've been in Duncan.
Yeah.
I have. I've been down. I know, but I've been there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So I enter shows. I go in different things. I'm in the Federation of Canadian Artists in Vancouver, Granville Island. I show Nanaimo. So I try to get out of my little valley, but that's why I'm part of this. I wanted to get out there and show it to more people. So yeah,
that is so great. So Cheryl, did we talk about where they can find you on Instagram?
cpainterartist.
cpainterartist, and then cpainterartist is your website as well.
.ca, yeah, and there that's a new website for me that you can shop through. That was a crazy thing to build, as most.
So it's e-commerce. People can just shop right online.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, it's so new. I hope they can shop through it. So, but yes.
Well, so show us. You prepared some wonderful work in trees. So everybody, if you want to go see right now the show is not live. The show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 8th, tomorrow night. You need a password to get in. To get the password, you have to sign up for our newsletter and we will send you out the password. Okay. So you have to go to squarefootshow.com right now or today and sign up. And then you can go in and you can preview, thus
Yeah.
preview.
Yeah.
You can preview all the works and you can highlight who you want so that at the moment when you get in there at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, you can nab it.
Yeah, it's a fabulous show. I've snuck a look.
You've snuck a look. Yes.
I
Okay.
snuck a
Show
look.
us your work.
Okay, this is I thought of my little 3 paintings as sort of tree portraits. So
Okay.
here's the first, well, one of them. This
That's
was
lovely.
painted down in Souk on the ocean there, and a windy day. Trees were blowing, but I love these solitary trees that stand on
I know,
guard.
it's true.
Yeah,
They have survived the wind. They've
survived so
survived all the
much.
obstacles.
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of how we feel these days.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
another one
Excuse me.
is this arbutus.
Oh, and arbutus are so unique to the West Coast.
Very West Coast. They're lovely, twisty, windy trees with
Yep.
this very smooth skin.
Yes, it's true.
And they just twist and wind, and
So they captivate an artist.
they're fascinating trees. Fascinating.
They are.
And then my third and final one is another.
Yeah.
And they just stand in these outposts.
I love it. They
doing
seem to
crazy
twist and turn,
things.
like it's like something must happen and they just go another direction to make their
That's
way.
right. It's like the wind forces them and they break off a limb and then so, well, I'll go this way then. And that's sort of how I feel we are in some ways. You know,
I know,
something
it's
works.
a little bit of a metaphor, isn't it?
It's such a metaphor, such a metaphor. Trees are. I mean, they're fabulous that way. They speak to us in so many
That's
ways.
great. And we're donating 10 trees. We're planting 10 trees every time somebody buys a painting.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. It's a wonderful show. It's a great idea.
I know.
And I hope that people enjoy looking at the work and buying.
That's so great. Do you have your eye on anybody?
I do. I have a couple. I'm a pass buyer as well. They're hanging throughout the house, so I can't run and grab them. But yeah, I have. So no, I'm not giving it up. I'm not
I know, because
telling.
artists.
Oh, you froze.
I'm telling. That's funny. Artists collect art. Oh, artists collect art for sure, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
We love it. If we could, I'm sure we'd spend more, but that's what it is. Yeah.
I know. I have bought so many square foot paintings. I think I have the largest collection.
Do you?
I do. I do. All right, Cheryl, thank you for coming on. And good luck tomorrow night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. No, that was fun. So Alana Evans is who we're adding to the stage. Hello, Alana. Don't you look lovely?
Thank you, Julia. Thank you so much for having me on today.
You are so welcome. And Alana told me we were on together just a few minutes before we went live, and we're going to have fun talking to Alana because she's also a collector like Cheryl. But before we do that, let's talk about you. Okay. So who are you? Where are you? And how can people find you?
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me, Julia. I'm really excited to be part of the show. As mentioned, I have been a collector as well. It's a really great way to get in touch with new artists and collect as well. But for myself, actually, it's really funny. I grew up not being a landscape painter.
Okay.
My 20-year-old self would be laughing at me when I was in art school. I was definitely more a figurative painter.
Okay.
And big, figurative, kind of angsty.
Yep. Yep.
My art school days were angsty. I don't know why, but it's typical.
You were in your 20s.
You got it. And then
Yeah.
about 10 years ago, I woke up one day and it was like compelled to paint landscape. And, that was a dirty word actually in art school. And so I never learned.
I'm finding that so fascinating because I was purely figurative.
Right?
I went to landscape
Maybe
as well. Yeah.
it's a thing. And then, so I struggled with a massive 5-foot painting for about a year. And I'm like, this is insane. I need to learn how to actually paint landscape and really like hone in the skills of oil painting. So for the past 10 years, I've been taking workshops with some of the best Canadian artists, international artists, really upping my technical game. But the reason why I go back to painting landscape is because, I was kind of going through this discovery of the notion of home and coming back to home.
Mhm.
And so my home, I'm in British Columbia, born and raised. My home is originally in the Okanagan Valley, which is, the wine region of
Okay.
Canada. And every time I go home, it just, the feelings of nostalgia, the feelings of my childhood, and then the way that, the Okanagan Valley, you're very familiar with it, has shifted
I
and
am. My
changed.
son lives there.
Yeah. And he's in Kelowna, right?
He is.
Yeah. So, I grew up in Penticton and I, throughout the whole Okanagan Valley. So, lots of places have lots of deep memory for me. So I like to rediscover that. So this painting right here is actually,
Yep.
this is out of Summerland. And this is a steam trestle in the ornamental gardens.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this one,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
I abbreviated it. It's Ornamental Gardens for the show because it's a little long. And of course, it's oil on birch panel.
Love it.
So you can, thank you. You can have that organic nature of the wood with a clear, transparent gesso comes through. And then I use semi-transparent oil paint. And so this one, the nostalgia of going up to the Ornamental Gardens with my grandparents as a child and having picnics here. And you get to see the steam railway, which still is in operation. It's one of the only steam trains in Canada that's still going. So that's this piece. So that's up for sale. And I'm really excited. Hopefully somebody will enjoy that one. And then maybe I'll just talk a little bit about the next one. Of course, this wants to shift around.
Sure. Absolutely.
Awesome. This is Sakura's Kiss. So I work
Okay.
with a Japanese company and I'm back and forth every couple of years to Japan. And the interesting thing is the connection between BC and Japan. We have
Mhm.
tons and tons of cherry trees, lots of blossoms in the summer, and then you go over, or the spring, and then you go over to Japan, obviously, and then you see the BC trees, the dogwoods,
Yep.
right? Isn't that great? And so
It is very, very interesting.
this image was taken by myself in the Bouchard Gardens in Victoria.
Love
So I
Bouchard
really like
Garden.
to try and get over there in the spring and, with the tulips and you've got the cherry blossoms and it's really quite a delightful time. So
It really is. So Alana, how do people find you?
I'm all over. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, as well as my website, Alana Evans Art. So you're going to see
Yep.
that I'm Alana Evans Art because there's a few Alana Evanses, one being
So we've
Notorious.
got some underscores in your
There's
name.
some underscores there.
Yep.
So if you find a Notorious brunette, that's not me. It's Alana Evans Art. And then I do have larger pieces on my website as well, alanaevansart.ca or .com, both work.
Okay.
And I have the larger piece of this one as well. So
Okay.
that's on my website.
That is wonderful. Now, you've been a collector.
I sure have.
All
Do you
right,
want to
show
see?
me. Yeah, I do want to see.
Okay. So Marcella does not know that she's getting name dropped right now, but Marcella Stratus from Victoria. And she laughed when she saw that I purchased this one. She's got a bit of a higher gloss finish.
Yes, she does.
I use a satin, but I love this piece and I get a lot of compliments on it. It's kind of cute that people are like, is that yours? I'm like, no, Marcella's.
This is Marcella Strastus. She's wonderful and she's been in many shows.
She sure has. And then another, and you know, a lot of us tend to collect pieces that we really admire, right?
Yeah.
Artists that we really admire,
Yeah.
technical pieces
Yeah.
that we really admire, right?
That's me. That's what captures me, is when I see something that I don't think I can do. And
Mhm.
we so appreciate, and I love that you have this collection there. We so appreciate art. It's not just our own thing, right?
Yeah, for sure. And then this one, I am not a drawer. This one,
Right.
well, this is Victoria Hurriet, and she's
Isn't
an
that stunning?
illustrator. Sorry?
Yep. It's stunning.
And she's an illustrator out of Vancouver. So she's all like everybody's on Instagram, okay? So you guys can all find her. Great local artists. And it's not that I'm a BC only collector. It just
That's right.
happens to be. Yeah.
That's right.
So,
But that happens to be who you love. Well, I wish you the very best for the show, and have fun.
I
Shop
will.
away like Cheryl. Don't tell me who you're interested in, because it's a competition, and when you have to rush to get them. So
That's right.
we're going to bring Vagina on now, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks so
And
much for having me today. Appreciate it.
you're welcome, and good luck when it goes live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern
Thank you.
Standard. All right,
Bye.
5 o'clock your time. Bye. All right, Vagina. Vanaja Cotroneo.
It's Cotroneo.
Cotroneo. It's beautiful
Yes.
name.
Yes.
Beautiful
Thank
name,
you.
Vanaja. So I'm going to ask you, who are you? Where are you? And how do we find you on the internet? And
So
then
my
show
name
us your
is
work.
So my name is Vanaja Cotroneo, and actually Vanaja means born in a jungle. So
So it's
which is kind
appropriate
of
for trees.
interesting since the focus is on trees, right? I
Yeah,
live in Mississauga, which is sort of a suburb of Toronto.
close to me.
Not far from there, yes. And I've been painting for over 30 years and paint landscapes and floral. So I'll do like several landscapes or several ocean series and then florals. So I kind of go that route. And I'm really excited about the collaboration that you have with the trees, because to me, it's such a rewarding thing, because someone who paints nature and yourself, you do. I mean, I feel we have a responsibility to protect it. And so knowing that, my art can contribute, in that respect, towards reforestation, it makes it
Right?
even more worthwhile. It
I
really
love
is,
that. I love that you love that.
you know, because that makes the process even more meaningful. And my website is vanaja-fineart.com. And
Okay.
I'm also on Instagram as Vanaja Art,
Mhm.
and I'm on Facebook as well.
Wonderful. And are you in any galleries? Are you or do you do any shows?
I do shows. I've never bothered approaching galleries, but I do shows with Arts on the Credit, and I'm doing Riverdale Art Show again this year, and I'm going to do Oakville Art. You came by my booth
Yes, I
last
did.
year, and
I
we did a
did.
little
And
video you did. It was so much fun. Yeah.
another artist who is in the show today is going to be with you at Riverdale and Art in the Park, Brenda McCafferty.
Brenda McCafferty. Yeah, we were next door to each other at Riverdale last year. So I'm hoping
Oh,
we
you
get
were
this.
right next door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm hoping she gets the booth next to me again.
she's
Yeah.
looking forward to it, and she's with me here at the conference that I'm at, and we're having so much fun.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
excited to plant. I think she's got 5 pieces in, so she's excited that possibly 50 trees would be planted.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, that's my goal. I have 5 paintings and 50 trees.
50 trees, 50
Yep.
trees. So Vanaja, people can go to squarefootshow.com. They can register now. They will get the password sent to them because they have to enter in
Yes.
by a password, and they can check out the preview. They cannot buy yet until 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And then the show is only 24 hours long.
Perfect.
It's
Yes, it
perfect.
is so
They got to make a
exciting.
decision. They got to get in and out.
Yeah, yeah. And I haven't checked the preview yet. I know there was something, but I somehow I like to wait
You
till at
do?
least, yeah, I like to, I don't know, I like to wait.
Ah,
And tomorrow
that's
morning, I really have
interesting.
to wait because I'm at the Art Guild of Scarborough's meeting tomorrow evening, so I don't get home till 9:30. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So I wish you the best of luck, and we will
thank
see
you.
you at the show tomorrow night.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. See you
Okay,
later, Vanity.
bye-bye. Thanks.
Okay, everybody, that's it. We for another show that starts tomorrow. It's our trees theme. Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sign up at squarefootshow.com to register for the preview and to win a free prize. And we've got thanks, Eli, 30 artists, over 100 pieces, and free shipping. So we're very excited to present this to you tomorrow night. I hope you have the best day. I hope you preview and kind of get in mind who you'd like to purchase. Remember, you have to do it nice and fast. The show's only 24 hours. This show sells very quickly at the very beginning, so don't wait. Get there at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at shop.squarefootshow.com. If you just go to squarefootshow.com, no worries. There's going to be a link that takes you over. But if you're anxious, go to shop.squarefootshow.com and you'll be able to get in right away. Load one piece at a time into your cart, unless you're risky, unless you like to take a risk, and purchase that way. Thank you so much for your support. Month after month, we're doing a show every month, and we're so excited to be bringing wonderful artists to you, and you to wonderful artists. So we'll see you tomorrow night at the show. Have a great day.